Hello, my name is Jenna, and today I'm going to teach you how to actually accomplish your goals in the most realistic way possible. If you're at a point in your life where you've decided I am not where I want to be in my life, I'm not living where I want to live, I'm not working the job I want to work, I'm not in the relationship I want to have, just like I once was, I'm going to teach you how to change that entirely. So, of course, it's the beginning of 2026, and just like everyone else, I sat down and wrote down my goals and made a goals list for what I want to accomplish this year. But I've realized now, after so many years, that I do this every single year, and most of those goals don't actually come to life, which is why I've made the decision that something needs to change with these goals. There has to be a way to go about these goals to actually make them come to life, and I have perfected that strategy, and I'm going to show you that today. Get a pen and paper because you will have to write stuff down. Here is my little poster board. You can do this on a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be on a poster board. I like to hang this up in my room so it's like in my face every day when I wake up. But what you're gonna do is start writing down your goals just as you normally would. I also want to point out these are just my financial goals. I'm literally gonna make a different poster for friendship goals, relationship goals, literally whatever you'd like. It can be any part of your life, it doesn't matter. These are just my financial goals. So first, write down all your goals on one side of the paper. So you're making like columns. To scale these down, we're gonna be super realistic and start with baby steps. The whole point of this is to scale down your goals so you actually do them. I wanna point out, do not worry about any time frame like 2 months or January, February. Like, do not worry about months at all. I'm going to talk about that later in the video, why. But you're going to sit here and plan out everything in teeny baby steps. The first step, starting with what can you do right now at this exact second? Like, when you're sitting in bed or wherever you are watching this video, what can I do right now? That is completely possible. That's completely in my hands with my current circumstances to step towards this goal. So start with that with number 1. And then you're going to branch off of all of these. Before I move on, I want to show you guys an example of one of my goals and all the steps I've written down. So let's start with Depop. So for my first step, I have start with clothes I already have. So I'm going to go through my clothes I already have because I can do that right now. Go through all those clothes that I have that I do not want anymore and start listing those on Depop. I can literally do that at this exact second, so that is the perfect baby step to take first. Number 2 is to then profit off of that, those clothes that I already own, and then I'm gonna go to a thrift store or wherever and start buying new clothes with that money that I made from my own clothes. Then I'm gonna come up with a strategic financial plan. So now when the money starts coming in, I need to come up with a plan, okay, but how much money should I be spending and how much should I be listing these products for on Depop so that I'm actually making money and not just spending more. And then once I've done all of that, and now I have consistent people buying off my Depop store, and I have a financial plan on what I'm gonna list things as from compared to what I spend, I'm gonna learn to follow trends, like what are people actually buying, and obviously stay consistent. And then I'll have a thriving Depop store. Now I wanna talk about how you can actually get the motivation to take that first baby step like I did today right now. Filming this YouTube video was something that, like, it's such a small step, but to me it's like the biggest thing in the world that I have been putting off for so long. And one thing that I did is I actually went into my screen time in my settings and I was looking at how much time I was spending on social media like TikTok and Instagram, and some of these apps were up to like 2 to 3 hours a day, and I realized I cannot make the excuse that I don't have the time to film a 5-minute YouTube video when my screen time is up to like 8 hours a day. So ultimately, I decided to take a break from social media and start putting my energy into other things. And then it's only been a few days and I finally got the motivation to sit down and film this video. So do not say you don't have the time. I promise you, you do have the time. You just have to be very committed to making this goal come to life. My last point is I want to make it clear to not worry about time frames. Do not worry about when you're going to get these tiny steps done. Don't even think about any time schedule in your head. Those will make you freak out and lower your self-confidence if you don't get it done by that scheduled time you made up in your head. all these steps I have no plan for when I'm going to do. I'm just gonna do my best, like I said, to dopamine detox and make myself have the motivation to do them, and then slowly start to take action on them. I'm not gonna worry about when they're gonna be done. I'm not gonna get on myself for not having it done at a specific time or date, and that's what you need to do as well. That is the end of this video. If you like this video, please subscribe. This is actually my first YouTube video, so I know it's probably not great, but I am, like I said, taking baby steps every day to get better. Bye!